Welcome to the ToddCast, your weekly leadership nudge. My name is Todd Long, and I'm your host. Man, I had a really good week this past week. I got to go out to Phoenix, Arizona and work with a couple of great clients out there, both some coaching and starting a brand new leadership program. While I was out there, I played a little pickleball, actually took a Waymo, had a very successful experience again with the Waymo to the pickleball court, met some cool people, had some fun. This past weekend, I got to hang out with our family, eat some meals together, share stories, laugh, have a great time with them also. And this is episode number 5. My podcast coach, Josh Gilbert, he owns Josh Gilbert Media, said if you can get to episode number 5, you're well on your way. So I feel like episode 5 is a big accomplishment for me. So I'm happy to be here and thank you so much for listening, which I want to give you a high five for actually listening to this program. Which leads me to think, where did the high five come from? I did a little research, and there are 2 stories that show up that give credit to where the high five is from. One comes from the Dodgers in 1977. Dusty Baker hits his 30th home run, and his teammate Glenn Burke slaps him a high five after he makes it around the bases. And then apparently Burke, his next time up, hits a home run, and Baker gives him a high five in return as a celebration of their accomplishment. So there's one story. There's another story that suggested that the high five came out of the Louisville basketball team in 1978 and 79. During practice, forward Willie Brown went to give his teammate Derek Smith a low five, but Smith reportedly said no, up high, which prompted them to slap each other's hands above their heads, creating the high five. Apparently, there's footage of the Louisville basketball team playing during games, giving each other high fives as they're going up and down the court, and that team became known as Doctors of Dunk. Now, so there you go. There's a couple of stories of the high five. I have to believe, though, that someplace back in history, someone was sitting around a campfire and sharing a story, or some cool thing happened, and somebody reached up and gave them a high five as a celebration. Nonetheless, the high five is what we're going to focus on. I'm going to call this high five leadership. Let's make this happen. Welcome to the ToddCast, your weekly leadership nudge. Welcome to the ToddCast, great ideas you'll love. Our topic today, I'm calling it high five leadership. It's a little different than you might think. So I want you to think about your 5 fingers on your hand. I'm going to use your 5 fingers on our hand to identify 5 attributes of leadership that are connected to your 5 digits. And this is a way for us to remind ourselves of, hey, as leaders, these are 5 things we can do every single day to help lead ourselves and help lead others. Let's start with the thumb. The thumb is going to be recognition. It makes a lot of sense because we put our thumbs up. Our thumb, when we put our thumbs up, one, it means I understand, but it also means I see you, I hear you. When we put our thumbs up, it means you're important and you got this. So as leaders, we have to recognize the people around us and the good things that are happening around us. So that's number 1 is thumbs up. Number 2 is our pointer finger. Our pointer finger is about giving direction. So the word associated with our pointer finger is direction. It's about intentionally moving forward towards a destination. I know where I'm going and I'm headed there. So I know where I'm going and I'm headed there. That's our pointer finger. It's about direction. Our thumb, recognition. Our pointer finger, direction. Then our third finger, middle finger. Well, we know what this stands for. And we won't use it for that, what that stands for in our society. But if we are inclined to use our middle finger, that means there might be some sort of conflict or tension in our world. As leaders, we need to resolve that conflict. So the word I'm going to associate with our middle finger is actually reconciliation. So reconciliation is the word associated with our middle finger, which means leading to mutual understanding. So coming to mutual understanding. So if there's conflict or tension, instead of flipping the bird, giving the middle finger, let's pause and let's come to a mutual understanding. We'll call that our middle finger reconciliation. We've got the thumb, we've got the pointer, we've got the middle finger. The thumb was recognition, the pointer finger was direction, the middle finger is reconciliation. Then we have the fourth finger, which is our ring finger. Now, traditionally, in our society, the ring finger is symbolization of commitment. It's a symbol of the marriage commitment specifically. And as leaders, it's always important to remember our commitments. I'll do what I say I'll do. I'll do what I say I do. A reminder of our commitments that we need to make and that we make each day. That's the ring finger. Finally, we have that little one, the pinky finger. And I thought really hard about this one. What does the pinky finger represent? And I'm going to suggest that it represents consistency. That pinky, it's there. It works hard. It's right around the corner, but we don't think about it a whole lot. But consistency shows up in little things all the time that end up having a big impact. It's small, but if you do small actions over time, they'll have a big impact. Consistency is our word for the pinky finger. We have the thumb, which is recognition, the pointer finger, which gives us direction, the middle finger, which is reconciliation, the ring is about commitment, and then the pinky is consistency. Here's the try it out section. I'm going to keep this really simple. This is a 5-minute exercise. You can do this individually, or you can actually do a team exercise with this. And here's the 5-minute exercise. Get a piece of paper and get a pen. Write those 5 words down that I just shared. So you're going to write those down on spread out across the paper. So you're going to write recognition, direction, reconciliation, commitment, and consistency spread out across the paper. Then, for each word, spend 1 minute reflecting and writing what comes to mind in your world right now. That's it. 1 minute each word, which leads to 5 minutes of reflection, and just write down what comes to mind in your world right now. Then after you do that 5-minute reflection, 1 minute for each word, then just pick one action item or one goal that you identified. It's as simple as that. One action or one goal that you've identified. Again, you can do this individually or you can do this as a team. There's your try it out section. Here's your quote for the week. This came from Book Key website. A high five is like a little burst of energy that connects people in a matter of seconds. I love that. A high five. It's a little burst of energy, connects people in a matter of seconds. Go give people high fives. I mean, what a fantastic way to connect with people, celebrate people, and be a great leader by doing that. There's your quote of the day. I will tell you this. This episode actually just set us up for 5 more episodes. I'm going to go deeper into each of these 5 words over the next 5 weeks to help us think deeper into these ideas and concepts, find new ways to put them into practice and show up in our lives. So thank you again for listening to the ToddCast, your weekly leadership nudge. I appreciate you so much. And if you want to listen to some back episodes, they're out there. Feel free to go back and listen to some of those as well. I pray your day is filled with goodness and joy and high fives. Have a blessed day. Take care. Bye-bye.